Hey guys, so today I am here to do an Empties video. If you're not familiar with these videos, it's essentially where I review products that I have used up or am throwing away so that you can get kind of an idea about how I feel about a product. And these videos I think are really helpful because if someone has used an entire product up, it's pretty likely that they know a lot about the product. The first thing I have is a Dove Dry Shampoo Refresh and Revive Hair Without Water, and this is a really good dry shampoo. It's probably my second favorite dry shampoo at the moment. It smells really nice. It's just kind of a light, kind of fragrant smell that's really nice, and I really like this and have repurchased it. I am trying to move away from aerosol dry shampoos just because a lot of them have alcohol in them. I was listening to Emily from Lisette Beauty talk about it, and she was talking about how on the second day her hair feels drier, and I was like thinking about that, and my hair gets really greasy, but then the next day the ends are kind of dry, and I'm thinking it's because of the alcohol in the dry shampoo. So I'm gonna start looking for powder shampoos that are really finely milled. Emily talked about the Oscar Blondie one, which I can't find, but I'm on the lookout for it. So, and I have the Lush Dry the Lush Dry shampoo that's the powder. I'm not the hugest fan of that. I've used it before. It's good, but I just feel like I need a lot of it, and then my hair turns white, and so it's just, I'm not a huge fan of that. So the next one is the Batiste Dry Shampoo in Original. This scent was not my favorite. It kind of, I don't know what it is. It's like Original Classic, and so you think it wouldn't bother me, but for some reason I did not like the smell of this. It worked fine, and I used it up obviously, but I wasn't a huge fan of this. I like the smell of the blonde Batiste dry shampoo. I really like that. I've heard that the tropical one smells like coconut, which I'm on the lookout because I really like that. But again, I just love dry shampoo. The next thing, I think this came in an Ipsy bag, and this is the Absolute Makeup Cleansing Tissues and Pomegranate Extract, and that's what they look like. That's like the cover, like the packaging of it. These were okay. They weren't anything special, but these had a very strong scent. They were almost like overly sweet smell and not like a sugary kind of smell. I don't know, I just didn't care for these. They were okay at removing makeup, but I am currently trying the Aveeno ones and the Garnier ones. The Neutrogena ones I really like, and I'm trying those out as well. So I'm like trying to find my holy grail makeup remover wipes. So I used those again. The smell was really strong. How many? There was 10 in here. So they weren't the greatest at removing makeup, but they were okay. They weren't the worst I've tried either. So speaking of worst I've tried, these are the Simple Sensitive Skin Expert Radiance Cleansing wipes. They look like this. There's still like a couple of in there, and I'm not even using them because I feel like they just didn't pull off makeup. They weren't good at removing makeup. This one just didn't take off makeup, and so I just didn't feel the need. I had them in my makeup drawer for a while to like wipe swatches off my hands, and even that it didn't work for. So these just didn't work for me. The next thing I have is a primer, and I talked about this in my e.l.f. Best and Worst of e.l.f. video. This is the Mineral Infused Face Primer, and it's just a clear primer, kind of silicone-y, but not heavy, and I think that's like huge with primers that have silicone in them, because if they're really heavy, I feel like it's suffocating my face. This was not heavy, and I liked it. I'm ordering on Sephora the Hourglass primer to try that one. I have really oily skin, so I'm trying to find something that will keep me matte and hold my makeup on longer. And this was a good primer, but I wouldn't say that it's not gonna do a crazy good job. It's just kind of an everyday type of primer. It feels really good on the skin. It's really silky. I mixed it with my number 7 mattifier that has salicylic acid in it, and I mixed these together, and it just helped that blend better. So I really liked this while I had it. Would I repurchase it? I definitely would for everyday use, just to have on hand, and it's only $3, so it's not that bad, but I want to try the Hourglass and see how I hold up with that. The next one is a brush, and this brush just kind of, I don't know what happened. I have other Soho brushes that I really like. This one just didn't do it for me. I really like the shape of it. It's kind of like a dome synthetic type thing, and I don't know what I got in it. It just looks like makeup, but it will not wash clean. Like, I have tried every cleanser I have that usually gets like makeup out, and it just, I don't know if maybe it just wasn't a synthetic brush and I tried to use it in cream products and so it ruined the brush, but this is just, it's on its way out and it's being thrown away. Next one I have is a little tiny sample of the NARS primer. This is like the Urban Decay Primer Potion. It's a eye primer for your eyes. I really enjoyed this. Again, with my Sephora order that I'm ordering, my Hourglass stuff, I'm getting the full size of this because I just really enjoyed this. Especially on my oily lids, it just worked really well, and I used this like all up, like there is none in this, but I just really liked the feeling of it. It was just a really good primer and I am repurchasing it. The next thing I believe also came in an Ipsy bag, and this is the Cella Eyebrow Defining Gel. This is, I used all of this up. I really liked it actually. It was just kind of a clear gel that you put over your eyebrows to set your eyebrows. When I was using powder products to fill my eyebrows, I really liked this because it set, but it wasn't like crunchy, like it didn't like make your eyebrows flat and like stick to your face, if that makes sense. It was just nice because it defined and it was really light. So this was good. I don't know that I'd repurchase it, especially since I'm not using powder products on my eyebrows as much. I've gone to a cream product, and so I don't really need this as much, but I would repurchase it. I feel like the, what is it called? There's like a clear mascara that everybody gets from the drugstore. I feel like that probably does the same thing this does, and it's probably more readily available. I've never seen this like Cella brand at the drugstore or anywhere like near me, so I feel like that brand at the drugstore, I know you know what I'm talking about. It's clear and it has the like neon green or pink cap, and I feel like that would work just as well, and it's probably easier to get a hold of. The next thing I have is this Mirabella eyeliner. I again think this came out of an Ipsy bag. I really liked this. I talked about this in my eyeliner video. That's the brand right there, and it was a really good liner. It's just, I had it for a good like 2.5 years, and so it's gone now. It still has like a little bit in it, but it's not as creamy as it used to be. It's not thick, it's not opaque, and it's just dry, so it was time to get rid of it. Again, same kind of thing with this Cella brand. I don't love it enough to like order it online, and I feel like Physicians Formula has one that I really like. I love it's like their lash growth and black eyeliner, and I really like that, and it's more readily available than this. Okay, the next thing is the L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base Face Primer. This is like a pore minimizer type of product, like the Benefit Professional or the Too Faced one, and it's just like in a little potted jar. You can get this at the drugstore. I really like this. I used this for a long time. It doesn't take very much. I want to say it's been like 2.5 years, and that's kind of why I'm getting rid of it. There's still some product left, but I'm just like, you know, it's just getting to the point where I just don't feel comfortable using it anymore, so it needs to be chucked. But this was really good. It's really nice to just fill in. I like it kind of on my forehead and in on my cheeks and on my chin, just to fill pores and make my makeup just glide on a little easier. So I really liked that. I would repurchase this. I have a lot of sample sizes of pore fillers, so I'm set for a while, but after those are done, I'll probably go back to this because I feel like it's just as good and it's less expensive than the higher end brands. The last 4 things I have are all mascaras, and I went through a lot of mascaras. Let's start out with the Maybelline. So I haven't had the best of luck with Maybelline mascaras in general. I used the oh, this one is the one that drives me nuts. This is the Colossal Volume Express one. It's just like their normal one. This smells so floral, it drove me nuts. And I don't remember having a huge complaint about the mascara. It's just kind of a standard kind of bristle brush mascara. But it was just so floral. Like, I would put it on my lashes and I could smell it like all day. And I'm not the hugest fan of floral scents anyway, and so it just like was on my face all day and I could smell it, and that just really drove me nuts. So I wasn't a fan of this one. This one just smudged really bad. This is the Mega Plush Volume Express by Maybelline. just like I said, it would just smudge really bad, and other people might not have that issue, but if you do have an issue with mascara smudging, I would say maybe Maybelline is not the way to go. The best one by Maybelline that I like is the Rocket, which I'm wearing right now, but it still smudges a little bit, but nowhere near like this. And I actually liked this a lot, and so I decided to pick up the waterproof version, but the waterproof versions just don't do anything for me. Like they do stay put, but they don't make my eyelashes look good. So it's kind of like a toss-up, and for me, I would rather them look good. So I try to find not waterproof mascaras. So the waterproof I kind of keep around for like the summertime, or if I'm just swimming or something and want some definition on my lashes. But in general, I won't repurchase this because I just don't care for those. The next two mascaras I actually really liked, and this is the Benefit Bad Gal Lash. Really nice, big wand. Good mascara. I really liked this. I used it all up. I really love these little mascaras because they just last so long. I feel like they last as long as a normal mascara that you're going to throw out anyway. So, but just really liked this. Really volumizing, just fabulous on the lashes. My only complaint with this one was that the brush is so huge. Like getting your lower lashes, holy moly, like let's be real. Like that just is not happening in any way, shape, or form. I couldn't, that's just insane. I had to use a different mascara. I usually reach for my CoverGirl Clump Crusher, the green one, for the lower lashes, because there's no way I could get a brush like that on my lower lashes. So but I really liked this. Would I repurchase it? I'm not 100% sure, just because there's a lot of drugstore mascaras that are really good. But I would definitely use these. Like if they came in kits and stuff, I would definitely jump on them because I really like this a lot. And if you're someone who really likes high-end mascara, you might like this, but I don't think I would buy the full size just because it is more pricey, and there's a lot of drugstore alternatives that I like better. The next one is the Tarte Lights Camera Flashes, and this is the packaging. It's the gold one. I am a huge fan of the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, which is the purple kind of leathery leathery packaging that has the anchor on it. I really like that stuff. It's just like probably my favorite high-end mascara, hands down. So when I saw this, I can't remember if it came in a kit or it might have been like a Sephora perk or something, so I really wanted to try it, so I did. I actually really like this one too. It's got a different brush. It doesn't smudge. It has a different brush than the other Tarte one. It's got a very like spiky, long bristled brush. And I'm wondering, there we go. And see if you can see like how long those bristles are. They're really long bristles, which made for a lot of length. And it's naturally, to me, the Tarte mascaras are generally volumizing. So this gave a lot of length, a lot of volume. Because those spikes are so long though, when you get it up to your eye and you pull on it, some people might have issues with those spikes like agitating their eye. If you're not a fan of the CoverGirl Clump Crusher, it has the same kind of effect that people have said that those spikes kind of bother them. These spikes are even bigger, so if you have an issue with that, it's the same type of thing with this. The spikes are just really long. And again, because they're so long, lower lash line was a bit of a struggle. Again, I'm kind of small, so that might be part of the issue, but I really liked this. It was a really good mascara. Again, if you don't like those spikes, you won't like that, but I really enjoyed this. And I like the Lights Camera Lashes, and this is the Lights Camera Flashes. But I really liked that. I know other people don't, but I really enjoyed this. Would I repurchase again? I just feel like there's a lot of really good drugstore mascaras that will do similar things. You know, and it's hard because if you want to get like a high-end mascara and only use it on special occasions, you kind of almost don't get your money's worth because it'll dry out before you're done. So anyways, those are all my empties for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you had any questions or comments, let me know below, or any products that maybe you don't like or you did like, or things that you didn't like and so you tried something else, let me know because I'd be really curious to know. So anyways, I hope you all are doing well and everything is going great, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!